Harry's often said, hasn't he, that he's found his soulmate in the former cable TV actress Meghan Markle. Supportive, kind, beautiful and very loving, of course, not just to him, but to his little children, Archie and Lilibet. That's right. Now, what's interesting here is it would seem that Miss Markle herself is set to reciprocate that kind of support, love and kindness as ever. Let me explain. Hi, good morning, Neil Sean here in the very heart of London. Nice to have your company today. And as ever, lovely to see you. Don't know what you're doing today, but whatever you're doing, do keep safe and sound. I know if you're like me, you read some of the news online and you see things and think, what's the world coming to, don't you? You know, all the problems that we have, every time you turn over, there's a climate crisis, you know, and you think to yourself, I don't know about climate crisis. I can't get these jacket potatoes thawed out the freezer. You know, the problems, third world problems, as they say, don't they? Don't let these things get you down, you know. Cheer yourself up and find something that you like doing, whether it's a book, a crossword, looking out the window, just anything, sitting out in the park. You know, as I say, the news is pretty bad. I report it every day for various channels, and trust me, it can be quite depressing. Hopefully not so depressing on this channel for you here, because as ever, it truly is nice to have your company. And back to your breaking royal story of the day. As I said in the intro, this is really all about Meghan really being supportive, you know. Some might say, of course, this benefits her in the long term, because the more supportive she is, the more that she could make out of that. And it already stems from this forthcoming event where she's going to be giving a speech. We've told you about it recently. It's £5,000 per person for a sit-down dinner, and then potentially you could get a picture with Meghan after the event for more money, of course. But now, as we've seen with the recent publicity blitz of the former royal known as Prince Harry, basically, you know, he's got to do everything to try and sell the book. And we told you also that they're looking at various people that they want to do interviews with and all that sort of stuff. You know, I don't know about you, I'll think it's going to be quite tedious, to be honest, because in a cost of living crisis, people do not want to hear about mega rich people moaning about their lives. It's as simple as that. We're all trying to put food on the table, we're all trying to survive, aren't we, you know? Not just mentally, but physically, everything, you know what I mean? Very strange times to be releasing this sort of a book. A pictorial thing about maybe his time in the army could have been far more well received right now, shall we say. Interesting times though, because now, according to a very good source, it looks like Meghan's going to be giving a helping hand. When you attend that dinner, you will find on your table a pre-order form. That's right, according to a very good source, and as ever we have to say allegedly. You'll be able to order the book and in instances also get a signed dedicated copy. Wow, talk about cross-promotion, eh? Very clever move, of course, by Miss Markle or her team, because that will up sales, no doubt. And then, you know, you have to be able to put in a favourable review on those very dedicated sites like Amazon, because apparently, don't know if you know this, because I didn't know this, but it's the reviews that really help shove you up the charts, as it were. You know, the biggest thing that Prince Harry will be looking to get will to be in the Sunday Times bestseller lists. But of course, you know, that's all really down to proper sales. This time around though, Meghan feels she can do her very best to help her husband achieve his dream of becoming a #1 international bestseller. Well, she didn't manage it with the bench, did she? So at least he might have a hit now. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.